XRP, we start with the 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, we refer to my last video when the price was within this move. I mentioned we are not going to buy. We don't have any buy set up because we mentioned it's not the price can drop. This is what we get. That's why I mentioned we cannot buy from the what we have. It's not going anywhere. Okay, now we were expecting the price drop and break this low because we have been looking for this correction in relative to this, and this is the last move. Then we see if we get this one, this is what we are looking for. Okay, as we can see, the price haven't broke this low yet. Okay, now what we want to say, we want to say that we are within this correction. It does mean it can be more complex because initially we have been looking this one in relative to this with the internal correction was small because we thought this is the expanding flat. Okay, in relative to this, that means the first option is still we have this option. This one, if continue and break this low, that means we are right about the expanding flat. And as long as we see this one is the end of the move, we see when is the end, the next move we are looking for. Okay, that's why when the price was within this range, I mentioned we are not going to buy. Let the price drop. Even when the price was within this range, here and here, I mentioned we can expect the price to break the top for the next move down. Even they broke the top, move higher, even retest this high, whether retest or not. Yep, it retests the top and then reverse. Okay, now we want to see because even again in my last video mentioned if the price break this low, this is where we are more interested in the buy. And now as we can see the price drop, but it haven't break this low. Okay, again the first option we're looking at expanding flat. That means if this one has a continue, and we need to bear in mind that how about if the price reverse from here? Can we get any buy setup from here? Do we need to look for? Yes. Why? Because we will have the second option with the internal correction in relative to this with one move up. That means still we can, if the price doesn't continue and break this low, still we can expect the price to come to this top. Then this one will be bigger correction. Then from there still we can expect the down move. Okay, because we want to confirm this correction when will we finish, whether what we have as explained or this is the only correction. And the second things, why we get any buy setup within this range, we take it in case due to any reason or news, this is the start of the up move. And this one can be the only correction without breaking this low. Okay, but again, the best option to if you want to buy it, if the price confirm and break these two, then it can give us a better confirmation. Okay, now how we can trade from here? First of all, if we see any if we see is moving like a corrective, we are not going to buy. That means it can confirm for the next move down. The only times we can buy right now, okay, by right now we don't have any confirmation. The only time we can buy if we see any reversal with a correction. Okay, it depends whether we get similar to what we have here or this one. At least we need a reversal with a flag or correction for buy. And whatever buy we get within this range, we call it the short-term buy internal be within this correction. And the stop loss should be at least here, 0.545. That's mean 45 cents. This is where we are going to put the stop loss. But if they want to trade this, they want to put below this, is up to them. Okay. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up and we expect the price to break this low, and depends which type of the correction we're looking for, but still any buy within this range we take it. Okay, and we consider as a short-term buy, and as long as the price come to this top, if we see there is no continuation, we just take out the trade. And if we move to forward chart, okay, this is what we are looking for. Okay, the correction, and if we get this down move with the breakout of the 45 cent, then any buy will be more interested. Okay, but right now the price haven't break this low, and we don't know how long we will be within this correction and how big this correction can be. That's why any buy setup within this correction based on the short-term trade, we take it. All right, and again, We have nothing to talk. The only thing is, even we don't have any trade setup, the only thing is we need to follow the chart, whether this one can continue and break this low or not. Okay. And again, we don't have any buy setup, but if we get, we take it, and we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup or any update, then I will share. Anyway, we don't need to jump into the trade without getting the trade setup. All right, because even if the price break this low, how deep this one can go, we cannot confirm right now. Because if we putting, if I move to forward chart, if we considering this is the correction in relative to this, we want the price to break out this one, then I think even the price easily can break the 45 cents. That's why we cannot confirm how deep it can go. We want to see which correction we get, whether the expanding or more complex correction for the next move down. All right, what I want to say again, we don't buy if there is no trade setup. We don't jump into the trade. We get the trade setup, we take it, and we should know how to manage it in case it's not moving. Anyway, again, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.